Giannis is to me my MVP ladder. He's number three. He's number
Okay.
three in my MVP ladder. Um, like I told you, I got to stay consistent. Winning matters. I think the Bucks are what, sixth in the East right now,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. Um, so winning matters. He is playing very, very good basketball right now. Like you said, best. He's top scorer. He's improved his mid range game. He's got the rebounds, the assists. He's got the
Yeah.
whole
And he has the
picture.
assist. Yeah.
He just doesn't have the wins yet. But
Okay.
he can get there. He does have the MVP stat numbers. Number two for me is
Shit.
Jokic. Again, winning matters to me, man. I can't jump on this bandwagon of just because it's Jokic that I have to give him MVP. He needs to be winning. His team needs to be winning. Um, even like I think he missed like 3 games. So if you remove those 3 games that he didn't play, I think there were what, like 11 and 18, which is like a 56% winning rate. They would
Yeah.
still be seventh in the West right now, I think, or something like that. So even when he's in the game, it's not impacting winning. His numbers are impacting his legacy. His
Mm-hmm.
impact is in legacy. So when people look back, they're like, Jokic is one of the best of men, but it's not impacting winning for the Denver Nuggets. My MVP right now is Shea. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is my MVP right now. He's on the number one team in the Western Conference. They're both his team is both top 10 in defense and offense, which he plays a big part in it. He is averaging one block a game for a guard. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's pretty
He's
good.
averaging, I think, 1 point something in steals. He's obviously got the 30 points a game. I think
6
5
rebounds,
assists.
5 assists. Yeah.
Oh, so yes. I'm
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he's got a
35 and
really
5.
good
I was shocked when I saw that.
yeah, so he's got a really good resume. Like and like I mentioned before, Chet's not on the court. There's nothing like they haven't skipped a beat. You know what I'm trying to say? They're still playing winning basketball. They're still number one in the West right now. So like I said, if I'm gonna hold on to my criteria of winning matter, Shea's got to be MVP. He has to be MVP, and I'm down to defend that with anybody, to be honest.
Okay, no, that's fair. I mean, if they end up being number one, I can see him getting it. Like those are some record numbers. I was looking over that this morning. I was pretty shocked that he was sitting at like about 5.5 assists as well. So that shows maturity in his game. That
Mm-hmm.
shows strategy as well, and it makes them really hard to beat. If he can get you 5, 8, 7 assists some games, you're in some trouble, right? Plus with
Exactly.
the 30, so when you hold him to 20, he's probably getting 9 assists. Right? So no matter how you spin that, it's always going to be this almost like the same production, right? So
Facts.
yeah, I think he definitely kind of inched over Jokic. Jokic is still averaging some crazy numbers, but as you said, it's not really impacting winning. He had 54 in a loss, right?
Yes, exactly in a lot, right?
So
It's and like you know what I'm trying to say. It's not 70 points, but I remember people discredited Devin Booker's 70-point game because they lost, I think, to the
because they
Celtics.
lost.
I think
Yeah.
so. I was trying to say like why do we keep moving the goalposts? You know what I'm trying to say? Like his
Hmm.
54, great 54, didn't matter to me because they didn't come in to win. Like bro, I'm from the old school, and I think this is exposing my old headness, because I'm from the world where like the guy who scored 30 points on a winning team was better than the guy that was scoring 40 points on a losing team. Like that's the era I'm from. You know what I'm trying to
Hmm.
say? I'm not from this era where you could be an eighth and ninth seed, and just because you have historical numbers, don't get it twisted. I understand that you have historical numbers, but just because you have these numbers, that you're gonna win, and if you win MVP, but it's like again, if we look at history, you know what I'm trying to say? It's always been guys that were on the best team, minus little outliners, here and there. It's always been the
Hmm.
best player on one of the better teams in the NBA, or at least the conference at least.
Yeah.
So I'm not hating, bro. If the Nuggets can get back up to top 3, 4, then we can have that
It goes
conversation
back to
again.
Jokic.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we can have a conversation again. But as of today, nah, man, it's got to be Shea.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's fair. I'd have to give it to Shea today as well right now because those are some great numbers. And if you're number one in like really only behind Boston, right, in the league, you deserve high praise. Well, then there's Cleveland as well. But yeah, the top three in the league, number one in your conference, you deserve it. That's fair.
A deep conference as well, too. A deep conference, right?
Yeah.
A deep
Yeah.
conference. People are saying Nicky, like Jokic is the best player in the league, but
Yeah.
I mean, like Shea showing, like, yo, I'm showing you what it looks like to be the best player in the league while getting to your player. Sorry, while you're getting to your team, to top of the
Yeah,
West. But
yeah. It's hard to argue that. It's hard to argue that.